Before my injury, I felt like life was great. Felt like I was a good father, a good husband, active in a lot of things, and you know, you forget that sometimes bad things happen. They took me to the hospital about 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. The neurosurgeon said, we better operate or he's not going to be here tomorrow. The first week here at All With Life, one of the workers was visiting with me, and she says, I know you're going to make it through this and do very well. And I said, well, how do you know that? You barely know me. She says, I can tell by your faith. And what an inspiring thought she provided for me. On With Life taught me what to do to get better and how to do it. The employees here, they don't work here for the money. Their reward, their satisfaction is when some patient comes back and walks down the hallway. I can't imagine a better place to have recovery. I've had a lot of personal growth. It's just amazing what you find out about life when you are fortunate to have life. When I first went home in November, my wife was joking with me like she had a new husband. And I said, well, was I bad before? She said, no, but you're great now. I've been playing golf the last few weeks, and a year ago I couldn't walk, so I'm feeling great. I don't play great golf, but I play golf.
Before my injury, I helped feed people, clothe people, give back to others. I was doing life coaching and helping people achieve their goals. I was full of hope, full of direction, very peaceful, very promising future. I love On With Life. On With Life gives you direction, gives you perspective, gives you a place to look at things differently. In the beginning of your stroke or your injury, you're kind of waiting to die. You're kind of waiting to see if you'll make it or not. And when you find out that you're gonna make it, you start dreaming again. You start doing things for the future. You start making plans for next weekend, for next year, for next summer. This place gives you hope. But I want people to know is that it's not the end of your life, it's a new beginning. And I tell people all the time, you don't have to be your injury, you just have to be who you choose to be. Another day, another day, another day, and eventually they all add up. So I love, love, love where I am right now in life.
Before my injury, I lived for my friends and for soccer, and I was very disciplined. And I like to have fun and laugh. We ran into a truck with a snowplow attached, and it hit my side directly. And on the scene, I stopped breathing, and they had to use jaws of life to get me out. And luckily, they got there within 5 minutes, because if they didn't, I would not be here right now to tell you this. What I remember about On With Life, during my stay here, they made me feel wanted and valued. The therapist brought out courage in me because they push you. They find out what makes you tick, and they emphasize that in therapy. On With Life goes above and beyond. They really get to know the person served. Every single person, every single employee, they genuinely care. Getting a job here was just a dream. I wanted to work here because I just love this place. They gave me my life back. I feel like I'm giving back a little bit, a tiny bit, for what they did for me. On With Life really does help people get on with their lives. The founders of On With Life couldn't have came up with a better name. There's so many things I could go on and on and on. I love this place. I am obsessed with this place. I guess you could say that.
My name is Bruce Schwaring. I'm almost 70 years old. I was diagnosed with Parkinson's in January of 2015. Stage 1, it was early on. They told me nothing really to worry about for a number of years. Tremors got worse. Arms, legs, crying incessantly all the time. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't answer the phone. I couldn't talk to our children. But my daughter at that point in time, and I'll thank her for the rest of my life, she started a little search to see what could happen for Parkinson's patients. She found On With Life, and she found out that there was actually a Parkinson's unit that was being put in place, had been in place, and they were having good results. So I came down with my wife. Tammy asked me, "What do you expect, Bruce, from this encounter down here?" And he said, "Well, I don't know. I guess you rewire my brain or something." And she said, "No, we don't do that here, but I think what you need to do is talk to a therapist, at least for a few minutes, to see what their approach to this would be." It was one of those things where I had lost hope because the neurologist said, as bad as it is, it's not going to get any better. We got you on medicine, and that's as good as it's going to get. And I talked to Gail for about 5 minutes, and all of a sudden, hope was back. Gail and I actually saw a program on, I think it was 60 Minutes, and there was a boxing program started in Indianapolis for Parkinson's Help, and he was interviewed, he was standing, he was talking, he was boxing, he was moving around, and it was just phenomenal. And they decided we could get boxing started here. And it's, I'd never boxed in my life, never had a pair of boxing gloves on. But it's just great in there to pound something, and I know Gail initially put PD up there, standing for Parkinson's disease, and we could just beat the heck out of the darn thing and feel good about it. I just wish there were more people that knew about On With Life, especially the Parkinson's area. We had to beg our local doctor to even get referred into here, and he didn't believe in it. You know, it was medication, should take care of your problems, and so on and so forth. And it's sad because the medication is not the answer here. When you have no hope, you're kind of at the bottom of the barrel. And the growth part of this thing is that now I have hope. And it's a whole different situation for me. I can't do enough for this organization in my own mind to ever pay them back for what they've done for me.